Hi everyone. I know you're eagerly waiting for another RC from my end. So here I am. चलो देखते हैं आज के इस RC में क्या है. So this passage looks a little dense to me. It's something on language. Language is one of cat's favorite topics. Animal पे एक आता है जरूर passage. Almost every year you get one RC passage on language. Language will be written clearly as language, a linguistic evolution or linguistic exploitation. Yeah, language is getting extinct from this world. Local indigenous languages importance. The universal language that is now totally obsolete. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Okay. Once I remember Cat gave a passage that was on the importance of grammar in language. It spoke about prescriptivist English, like how importance is subject and verb together. So, ऐसा. Like कुछ भी हो सकता है language से related. Anyway, this paragraph looks pretty dense. Second para, भाई ये भी बड़ा है. Third para तो और बड़ा है. अब क्या करेंगे हम? पूरा तो नहीं पढ़ेंगे भाई. Questions पहले देख लेते हैं. Which of the following best captures the central argument, the main idea, right? Which one of the following can be inferred about the author's attitude toward traditional views of language? Attitude, traditional views. I think ये वाला जो passage है ना ये मैंने 2008 या 2007 कहीं से pick किया है. And then I have thrown in some new questions. Because back then तो they used to give like different types of questions. एक अलग वो होता था, जैसे vocabulary would be very direct. What is the meaning of this word? और inference के इतने नहीं होते थे. So the pattern changes, the trend changes, है ना? So अभी के trend के हिसाब से I have given you 4 or 5 questions with this passage, but this passage is PYP, previous year passage. Author's attitude towards this, okay? Which of the following analogies best aligns with the author's comparison of this spider web spinning? So there is a portion somewhere in the passage, ये दिख रहा है, author's comparison of this to this. You have to just go to that portion and see the connection between language acquisition and spider web spinning, and based on that, you have to come up with a similarity. Analogy questions generally are very interesting, fun to do. What best describes the author's tone in the passage? Okay, so humorous, detached, देखेंगे चलिए. So I can see that this is a good question. This is a very good question. Then inference attitude. This is something specific inference, and this is main idea. So for such a set of questions, I definitely don't need to drown myself in that dense looking passage. Okay, so करेंगे क्या अभी चल के हम देखते हैं. Okay. Now, language is not a cultural artifact that we learn the way we learn to tell time or how the federal government works instead. अच्छा भाई मान लिया language ये नहीं है. So, what is language? It's a distinct piece of the biological makeup of our brains. Complex, specialized skill, okay, develops in the child without conscious effort of formal instruction. ये अपने इस ऑथर का व्यू पॉइंट यही है that language is inherently present in people. You don't need to put in conscious efforts. Conscious efforts क्या है? External efforts or formal instruction. Even without these things, language is there. It is deployed without awareness. All right, something ये दिख गया, ठीक है. Now you can skim a little bit despite the fact that this is the first para, because this is a long para. इतना नहीं पढ़ सकते, right? Some cognitive scientists, okay, all right, but this is important. Instinct. You automatically understand what he's trying to say. Instinct is like, instinctual, gut feeling pay, not exactly with formal training, right? And then he gives the meaning of instinct in these lines. So you can skim a little bit. If there is a question on instinct, I'll come back. Okay. Conveys the idea, okay, and then we've got web spinning here. So just relax. Web spinning पे कूदने की जरूरत नहीं है, right? The theory is here. language is something instinct. Sorry, it's based on instinct. And then he gives web spinning ka example. So theory, example, technique follow karke, I know that the example is here, theory is somewhere here, right? We get that. Now, just skim that web spinning wala part. Why? Because I know that there is a question on this. So when I come to that question, when it's the turn of that question, I'll come back and read it. अभी पढ़ूंगी एज अ स्टूडेंट, फिर वहां जाऊंगी, फिर भूल जाऊंगी, फिर आगे पढ़ूंगी, 3-4 बार यही होता रहेगा. Now I go to this rather, it's very important. Moreover, the last 3 lines of the first para are generally very important. Rather, spider spin, okay, okay. Spider brains, urge, all right. There are differences between verbs and words. I will encourage you to see language in this way, for it helps to make sense of the phenomena we will explore. In the whole passage now, he is going to explore this phenomenon. But over here, he speaks about it as something that is inherently present without formal training or whatever. Itna samajh mein aa gaya, and then he gives the example of that spider spinning a web. Right? फिर खुद ही बोल रहा है कि there's a difference between words and spiders and something, but like still I'm going to ask you, ये ऐसा बोल रहा है. Thinking of language as an instinct, popular wisdom, received wisdom, traditional view. So if we think of it as an instinct, the way the author says, it inverts the popular wisdom as it has been passed down. So even if we don't read too much, we'll understand that this popular wisdom was something opposite. That means it was acquired through formal training, right? Passed down in the canon of humanities and social sciences. Okay, no more a cultural invention than is upright posture, not, okay. You can ignore this. Means you can skim this. Skim kaise? 3-year-old, okay. So, we know that this paragraph is talking about the traditional wisdom and how our instinct wala thing inverts it. Cool. Then you can just skim this way. Magnificent, okay. Homo sapiens, all right. Domain. Some kinds of bats. अच्छा, bats का भी example दिया है इसने. Constellations दिया है. Migratory birds दिया है. Species of primate दिया है. All right. नहीं पढ़ रही मैं ये सब. Because I know the mudda is here. That it's more instinctual. It's not bulaya, it's not a manifestation of a general capacity to use symbols. A 3-year-old is a grammatical genius but is quite incompetent. Okay, आते हैं अभी इस पे देखेंगे. यहाँ से पूरा he has given examples, but this is inverting the popular wisdom. So now if I say it's instinctual, earlier they did not believe that it was instinctual. That's enough. Okay, once you begin to look at language, the way the author is saying, not as the ineffable essence of human uniqueness, ineffable, something that cannot be deleted. Essence of human uniqueness, it's not something, so not this, but this should be but, hat kyun hai? But as a biological adaptation to communicate information. Okay, we shall see it is not. So here in this paragraph, he says, once you begin to look at this as not something unique to humans, but as a biological adaptation, we need to communicate information, right? Moreover, seeing language as one of nature's engineering marvels, okay, Darwin's words, itna zyada agar koi bachcha padhega, he will not be able to do the questions then. He won't be left with time. Skim karo, Darwin, Oscar Wilde, because I know the set of questions. Inference hai, main idea hai, tone hai, aisa hai, right? Even if you get inference questions related to Oscar Wilde and Darwin and bats and 3-year-old, you can come back and you can check that zone and read. What is the author's mudda? He is trying to convince you that language is instinctual, and he's trying to give you so many points, so many facts, so many examples and all. So I will skim all this and go straight to the last bit. वो जो fear होगा ना आपके मन में that I'm missing out on something important, just check it out. Why? Because we know the main thing is the author says it's instinctual, right? It's based on instinct. That is what it is, right? And then he comes down to this. I mean, let's go down to this last thing. Preschoolers' tacit language of grammar is more sophisticated than this, something, all right, notorious, okay. Finally, since language is the product of a well-engineered biological instinct, again instinct जो author ने बोला है, we shall see that it is not the nutty barrel of monkeys that entertainer columnists make it out to be. यहाँ hyphen होना चाहिए and यहाँ भी well engineered में भी. Okay, so it's instinct. We shall see that it is not the nutty barrel of monkeys that entertainer columnists make it out to be. They think it's some kind of fun, some kind of entertainer something. It's not that. Cool. It's based on instinct. It cannot be used as something that has been passed down. यहाँ बोला है ना, canon passed down something. It is no longer seen as something, right? Ineffable. It's not even unique. Right. So go back now. Try to sum up the main idea. Try to see the tone. Try to just see what is where. So what has he said? Language is based on instinct, right? Rather, spin, all right, something. It helps to make sense. Language this way, which way that it is instinctual. It is a distinct piece, makeup of our brains, complex specialized skill developed spontaneously without effort or formal instruction is deployed. Okay, fine. Is qualitatively the same in every individual, distinct from done. Fine. And then he talks about it. He talks about the traditional wisdom, right? On which there is a question. Then in this para, there are lots of examples. And then in this para, he talks about it, that it's not something that is unique to humans. Then he talks about Darwin, Oscar Wilde, something, education, children, okay, biological instinct, barrel of monkeys, finished. But author wants us to see language this way, that it is something instinctive, based on instinct. Okay, now, main idea will be the easiest of the lot. Central argument of the passage. Okay. Now, language, though often considered a product of culture and education, is more accurately understood. Culture and education, formal, biologically is more accurately understood as a biologically endowed instinct inherent in the human brain. So we know language is the hero, instinct, brain, these points should be there, so I'll keep this. Despite popular belief, language is not unique to humans, as other animals also possess complex communication systems suited to their biology. Not unique to humans is given in the last para, but then the thing is, this cannot be the main idea. This is para-specific. This is narrow, talking about one point, right? So this is eliminated. The study of language has traditionally emphasized its cultural and symbolic aspects, overlooking its similarities with animal behaviors like sonar use in bats. This is an example, one of the many examples that the author has provided. You don't need it in your main idea question. Human language, though complex, is not inherently superior to other forms of communication found in the animal kingdom. So I'm left with A and D. Now the hero, the main idea, angle, instinct, kisme hai? Obviously it is in this, so we try to prove this. Let's see if it fits the bill. Considered, though often considered a product, it's given there. Received wisdom, the traditional wisdom, right? More accurately understood as instinct, according to the author, inherent, innate in the human brain. The first paragraph says that, right? So this is a good question. A lot of rephrasing that makes the options tricky. But then the thing is, if you understand that this is narrow, you cannot take this. This is, one example, you cannot put that in main idea. It's not needed. So you'll be able to eliminate well. Okay. Which of the following can be inferred about the author's attitude toward traditional views of language? Right? So traditional views of language, I'll take you back over here. Yeah. Popular wisdom wala, you can just check. Inverts this, especially as it has been passed down, humanities and social sciences ka rules and laws. Language is no more a cultural invention than is upright posture. You get it? यहाँ इस सेंटेंस का मीनिंग कैसे समझ में नहीं आया होगा आपको? ये क्या कह रहा है? No more a cultural invention. Means people used to say that language is a cultural invention. No, it is not. Just like upright posture, the way I'm sitting, just like your upright posture is not a cultural invention. Similarly, language is not a cultural invention. No, it's there, it's present in people. It is not a manifestation of this, okay, blah, blah, something, right? It does not call for this. ठीक है? So he kind of negates this. He says it's not there. It inverts the popular wisdom. Correct? Let's go over to हाँ और यहाँ इसने बोला है it is once you look at language this way, it is no longer as tempting to see language as an insidious shaper of thought, harmful shaper of thought, and we shall see it is not, right? So he is kind of trying to gun down those old ideas, old wisdom. Let's go down and check the options. The author believes traditional views are outdated and fail to account for the spontaneous nature of language acquisition. Spontaneous is a good word. Still, I'm confused. I'll keep this. The author respects traditional approaches but argues for a broader inclusion of biological insights. No, he doesn't respect this. He said we don't need it. He clearly says it inverts it. The author views traditional theories as valuable in understanding the symbolic out. Valuable and respects? No. The author believes language should primarily be understood through its cultural and historical development. Okay. And the author believes traditional views are outdated and fail to account for the spontaneous nature. So he has given instinctual, spontaneous language acquisition. It's not something that is passed down. It's not a cultural invention. It is there in humans spontaneously. So inverts it bola hai. So I think this fits the bill. Right? A is better than 4, definitely. 4 क्यों नहीं? Language should primarily be understood through its cultural and historical. Cultural, historical, he says it's not a cultural invention. No more than upright posture is. Right? So this is opposite of what's given in the passage. Cool? So the answer should be A. Let's go over to the next one. Analogy is best aligns with the author's comparison of language acquisition to spider web spinning. The technique is, see, first you need to go back to that point and check what he has said. Because back then when we were doing the reading, we did not read it completely. Web spinning. First you need to know the theory. So, but I'll read from here. Instinct. It conveys the idea that people know how to talk in more or less the sense that spiders know how to spin webs, means it comes to them naturally without any formal training. Okay. Web spinning was not invented by some unsung spider genius. Spider-Man नहीं आया था जिसने सारे मकड़ों को सिखाया कि तुम्हें इस तरह से spinning करनी है, and does not depend on having had the right education. Now schools get spiders to learn how to spin webs. Okay, or on having an aptitude for architecture or the construction trades. Rather, they spin spider webs because they have spider brains. It's their inherent, जैसा पता चला passage में, urge to spin, instinct, right, and the competence to succeed. Cool, this is enough. We go over to the question. Author's comparison के हिसाब से similar thing. Analogy means something similar. Let's check and eliminate. A child learning to swim after receiving extensive lessons. Out. He says it's instinctive. It's spontaneous. They don't get formal training for that. A young bird knowing when to migrate without being taught. I'll keep this. A student mastering a foreign language through immersion in a new country. Immersion. घुस के पढ़ना, सोचना, पढ़ना, समझना. A software program being updated to process natural language input. So software program being updated, this is again done by somebody. It's not instinctive, not natural, not spontaneous. So even if we are left with these two, which one is better? Obviously it's B. Knowing when to migrate, it just knows when to do it. कब उड़ना है, कब जाना है, उसको पता है. You don't need to give it formal training for that. Right? So this is a good analogy. Author's tone. Humorous and irreverent, definitely not. Eliminated. Irreverent is lacking respect. Mocking linguistic conventions ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Detached and clinical. Detached is kind of too neutral, unassociated, okay? Basing it only on facts, presenting various theories about language without endorsing one. Without endorsing one. But he is insisting that we look at language from his viewpoint, right? So this is wrong because he is indeed endorsing one. So it's between C and D. Assertive and explanatory. He is being very assertive. I insist you look at language this way. That was the last line of the first para. If we look at it, if we look at language this way, it's going to be some phenomena, something, something. Aiming to content conventional belief, second paragraph, mein he says it inverts the conventional belief. Biologically grounded perspective means he gives you certain reasons, certain facts, certain biology se connected wala angle. This is good. Melancholic and reflective. उदास क्यों होगा वो? उसके बाप का क्या जा रहा है? लैंग्वेज अगर बोल रहे नहीं बोल रहे क्या समझ रहे? So he's not unhappy, he's not sad, he's not gloomy. He's just saying मेरी बात मानो, तुम ये करो. So he is being assertive. Reflective, lamenting. Bhai, this is extreme. He's not lamenting it, right? So C is your. कहाँ चला गया ये? ओ भाई साहब, हाँ, ठहरो. C is your answer. We are done with all the 4 questions, I think. A, B, C, S. Done. Chalo, cool. I hope this passage is clear. I hope the questions are nice and done and neat. Okay? So, the tippani at the end, please do not get immersed in such big passages, such dense passages. Okay? Main point pata tha, and moreover, if I sneak peek at the questions before going to the passage, I know kahan pe kya dhoondna hai, kahan pe kya cheez hai. That really helps me, guys. So maybe you can also pick the same technique. Okay? चलती हूँ. Bye bye.